Hi there YouTube, it's Clormo with another video on Season 2 of my Logic Pro X tutorial series. And I'm gonna go and do another one of those GarageBand for iPad integration into Logic Pro X, and the topic itself is gonna be the scale feature of GarageBand for iPad. Before I go into the tutorial, I'm just gonna make some quick announcements in regards to the giveaway and all that stuff in relation to Season 2. So, you know, sorry if that extends the video a little bit, but I have to make it in the beginning so I get that right out of the way. So as far as the announcements, the winner of the $20 Amazon gift card giveaway, there was no winner because nobody commented on that video itself. There were a few subscribers during the month, but nobody commented. So, you know, to make it easier for everybody and less confusing, hopefully, what I intend to keep doing is keep the giveaway a monthly thing. So there's going to be a winner announced monthly. However, I'm not going to just make one video and then wait 1 month to make the other video. There's going to be a schedule for videos weekly. That's what I intend for now, probably bi-weekly. So from today to next month, there's going to be a set of videos. If you are a subscriber and comment on any of them, then you're eligible to winning a gift card, a $20 Amazon gift card. Keep that in mind. Hopefully that's not confusing. Let's see how it works, and I'm gonna remind everybody as I put more videos until it catches on. Hopefully we'll catch on this time. So now let's go right into the tutorial itself. So I'm gonna open my GarageBand for iPad app, and then I already have a project here that's appropriately named Smart In Scale. And I already have a smart instrument in there. If you don't know how to insert a smart instrument or any instrument into GarageBand for iPad, as I shown in previous videos, it's simple. You just press the plus button down here. And then if you take the smart guitar as a reference, anything between smart guitar to smart drums is a smart instrument. I'm sorry I scrolled too fast, but you know, you're gonna get it right away. It's not that difficult. So you will see also that distinctive gear icon around it. I'm not gonna add an instrument right now because I already have one. So I'm just gonna press this keys icon on the top, and I have a normal keyboard of this grand piano, right? You probably have seen this before. And how does the scale feature work, right? You have the button right here, you know, it's nothing more than just pressing that button. But let's go back to our previous video where I show you in the settings how you can change or set the key of your whole project. But there's also one little thing, it's that you can also set the scale, major or minor. Wow. So by doing that, you make your project be, let's say, key of C major. So your key obviously is the origin or the initial root key where your other notes are gonna come from according to what you want to play in your project. So let's say I want to create some melodies that are conforming and that follow that song key, then I go to scale. And if we read the description of it, it says choose a scale to play a selection of notes that sounds good together. Each scale has a different set of notes that give the scale its unique sound. You can change the note that the scale starts on by changing the song key. So again, we go to settings and go to key. Then, as it says in the last sentence, you can change the note that the scale starts on by changing the song key. Obviously that means I can press any of these that are changing right now, so you can see that's the different key. But if I change the scale from major to minor, then you can see from this menu that I have down here in my scale, you can scroll down to it, then my initial selections change to minor because, so the program's telling me if you want to build some melodies around this, maybe you should choose a minor scale for that. So I'm gonna do just that. I'm just gonna choose minor, and notice how my keys in my grand piano keyboard change. That means that all those keys right there go well together based on my song key, which is C minor. So I selected, I made sure the scale was minor. So if you can see also the different, these two icons down there that say, one says major and the other says minor pentatonic, it shows you the difference of what you're doing between one and the other, what keys are available. So I'm gonna leave it at minor. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna really record anything at this time. I'm just gonna go again to my main window, but I'm gonna add another smart instrument. I'm gonna select a smart guitar this time, and by default it's bringing me the chords. So if I change this knob to notes, I also have that scale there, and this is what I want to show you. If you press that, now I have a little dot beside to the right of the minor word. That means, what that is trying to tell you is that the program is saying like, okay, so you already have minor scale for you in whatever key your project is at, and you have another instrument that is going to conform to it. So you may want to do the same for this instrument. That's all that means. So, I can select that. And last but not least, what I wanted to show you as far as the key of the whole song, you see this follow song key. Read that carefully and keep it in mind when you are working with this type of thing in GarageBand for iPad to later transpose or export and bring it to Logic Pro X, because this is a pretty good option that you have and that you should keep in mind and use it to your advantage. So with that, I'm gonna go again to what I have, and I'm gonna hit the My Song button to the top left, and from here, like I showed in the previous video, if you wanna export what you have to Logic Pro X, you just hit the select button on the top right, select your project, press the little share icon, and then go to iTunes, and from there select project, and that's gonna enable it for importing into GarageBand for iPad. And then last but not least, I wanted to go real quick into Logic Pro X itself. I have this window here with a MIDI instrument or a software instrument. You can do everything that I just said here in GarageBand in Logic Pro X. I'm gonna talk that in depth in a separate video, but just to give you a quick overview, you have a smart instrument, you go to your MIDI effects, and you go to the transposer. And the transposer lets you select your root keynote, and then also lets you change your scale. And if you can see, this drop down is exactly the same as the one that you had in GarageBand. And now that I said exactly the same, I'm not 100% sure, but it's very, very similar. So if you bring something from GarageBand into Logic Pro X, you shouldn't have any problems continuing it from there and creating melodies or creating something from scratch. Whatever you need to do, it's gonna conform to a specific key, root key, and a specific scale if that's what you're so inclined, which comes very in handy when creating beats, especially if you're creating sample type beats. So with that, I'm gonna close this tutorial. Please stay tuned to other tutorials that are coming up real soon. Hope that this is helpful, and hope that the next set of tutorials keep building your music workflow and making it better for you to create more structure, songs and music and beats and whatever it is you do with Logic Pro X, and that everything just speeds up your workflow and makes you waste less time when trying to find some of this stuff that's very helpful, especially if you don't have a lot of music theory or just learning your music theory. This will help you understand it better while not letting you just hit a roadblock where you can't go from. So please make sure, as always, to follow me on my other social media and web page and my other contact online and out there in the internets, as you can see in the graphic below in this video frame. So with that, I'm going to leave you for now. Peace out, YouTube. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time.